We have a very special guest in studio, owner-operator czar of Unipest.
Unipest?
Cardon Ellis joins us on the program. Cardon, how are you, my friend?
I'm good, my friend. How are you doing?
So, first of all, welcome to the Hometown Morning Show with Tori and Kyle. I understand that Aaron in the afternoon already got to meet with you and spoke with you, but this is the first time Kyle and I are getting to interview you. I want to hear everything about Unipest and Cardon Ellis. How are you? What's going on?
I'm good. I'm excited to be here. Good to see you, Kyle. Good to see you, Tori. Let me see. Gosh, what do you want to know about me? Oh, I'm true blue Santa Clarita.
Are you?
Not born. I was technically born abroad, but I was raised here since a little wee pup. And me and my dad, we started Unipest about a decade ago, if I can say that now. Jeez, it's been a long time. And we kind of specialize in all those eco-friendly options for pest control. And
Very
the whole
nice.
nine
I
yards.
like that.
You see our trucks cruising around town. Hopefully my employees are well behaved.
Let's talk.
I don't put those how am I driving signs on because I don't want to know. Just ignorance is bliss. I love them all, and ignorance is bliss.
I was just going to ask you about that. Let's talk about, you said eco-friendly, which means a lot to the Santa Clarita Valley, which is makes up a lot of families with young kids and dogs. That means a lot. That's huge. Eco-friendly, not the poisonous stuff where dogs can and kids can get a hold of it. Talk to me about that line of products that you use.
Oh, yeah, gladly. Oh, and ferrets, by the way. If you went to the city council meeting last month, the ferret people are like trying to make this a sanctuary city for ferrets. It's pretty awesome. So now we have to worry about ferrets too. Not just dogs and cats, but also ferrets.
The list continues.
It's pretty awesome, the wildlife that we have domesticated in Santa Clarita. Yeah, well, basically, you nailed it right on the head. I mean, people live here. It's a lovely place to raise your children, to have a home, and people are so busy with everything they have going on. Oftentimes, they don't have the mental bandwidth to dice through what's good and what's not. I'm going to be on the Holistic Mother Show later on today, specifically talking the difference between all the traditional, completely organic and standard eco-friendly options that are for pest control. But basically people feel more comfortable going with us oftentimes because they just don't want to have to think about, how they're protecting their home and maintaining that balance because you have your house to sleep at night and to raise your family and to have fun. You don't want to have to be walking around taking care of ants and spiders and all these other kinds of bugs that hassle you all day. So that's where we step in. And we got super simple programs where we just show up, we spray. It's kind of fun. I feel like I have over 1,000 friends in the valley because our customers are pretty rad. And we just have regular pest control service that we provide, and it's a lot of fun, and it's a really cool job because you genuinely feel like you are helping people with a problem. You're solving a problem, and you can see that before and after.
Biggest problem I had when I moved, I lived in Stevenson Ranch. Biggest problem I had, and I don't know if Kyle has this, but was black widows. When I first moved into Stevenson Ranch. Now, when we moved in, it was a new community. It was it was brand new, breaking ground in my area. So what is the biggest problem that you guys see at Unipest right now?
Okay, black widows are probably one of our top. It depends on the season. Obviously, rodent activity in the winter, termites year-round. Ants and spiders during the summer. But yes, Stevenson Ranch, black widows. Oh, are you kidding me? Absolutely. Black widows, people may not realize this, but they are, if not one of the most successful animals in the world. They're on every single continent. They can literally cross oceans through ballooning, okay? Their web is stronger than stainless steel. Okay, when you weave it together, it is stronger pound per pound and inch for inch than stainless steel. And they eat 8 to 9 crickets a week. So it's all those crickets you see around that are their massive food source. And there's all these apocryphal stories of people whose careers have been ended by spider bites. It's debated whether it's true or not, but supposedly It was either Tom Mix or Harry Carey, one of those old Western stars. His career was ended by a black widow bite, supposedly. But yeah, it's a serious issue out here. But fortunately, as long as you just kind of spray regularly, not only do you keep away the black widows themselves, but you eliminate their food source. And they generally only set up a web about 14 to 24 inches from where they feed daily. So what's kind of wild is when you walk home and you see that black widow, you have to think, holy smoke.
There's something else going on.
Yeah, what is it eating every single day? Like, what else is there?
What about, I'm hearing of bed bugs being a huge problem. That just freaks me out.
Oh.
What do you even do? Like, where do they come from? How do they get into your bed? What do we do to get rid of them? How do you come in on this?
Oh, my goodness gracious. Okay. How much time do you have? No, I'm just kidding.
Is it that big of a problem?
You know what? We have, yes. It's interesting. I don't remember if it was in the 20s or the 30s. Actually, it couldn't have been because DDT was developed after World War II. So it had to have been sometime around the 40s or the early 50s. There was a Smithsonian scientist who actually wrote an article expressing a concern had we accidentally killed the bed bug, because he was having trouble finding samples from other entomologists, and DDT in the manufacturing process had become so successful that he actually had a concern. He was like, does anybody have any samples? Are there any more bed bugs around that are alive? And that's how successfully we had actually defeated the bed bug. But now lots of different legislation or else cultural practices have made a lot of pesticides either cost prohibitive or outlawed or whatever, to such a degree that they are coming back, and they're coming back with an absolute vengeance. And Los Angeles and New York City are some of the most heavily affected cities. And yeah, it's crazy, it's gross. Bed bugs are a parasitic insect that has evolutionarily adapted to feeding on humans. Point blank. That is it. I mean, this is the stuff of science fiction stories.
Remember when you were a kid? I don't know if your mom said this to you, but my mom used to say, good night, honey. Don't let the bed bugs sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Yeah.
I never really knew that bed bugs were a thing. I just thought it was in the little rhyme that she would say to me.
It was like polio, this thing we vaccinated, like 100 years ago and nobody had to worry about anymore. But
I don't want to talk about rodents because I will be shivering all day.
Are you myriophobic?
I am just, what? That's a word? What?
Oh, myriophobic. Yeah, it's the fear of the likeness, image, and motion of a rat.
Then yes.
1 out of 5 people in America are. So.
Yes. I can't say yes enough. Yes. I'm gonna top of the mountaintop.
Emphatically yes.
So I'm not going to talk about that, but you do take care of that.
Oh, everything.
Okay.
There's pretty much not a registered pest in California. We do not. So just, you can safely call us for whatever question you have. Dating advice. We even give dating advice.
Awesome.
Yeah.
The company is called Unipest. Your name is Cardon Ellis. You have amazing people who work for you. Create any type of non-poisonous organic stuff. If you need help with any kind of critter, call Cardon and his people at Unipest. What's the best number to get you, or a website?
Our number.
What do we like?
We like both. You can go to unipest.com. You can always go
easy.
there. That's easy to remember. But also, you can just call us. Me or my dad generally answer the phone. It's just 661-BUG-7575. So that's 284-7575. Super easy to remember.
I love it. Bug
7575.
Bug 7575. Cardon, what a pleasure it has been talking to you this morning. And again, no rodent talk. You promise?
I promise.
Okay.